Last time out, we lost for the first time in 51 games, but we did take a step closer to the Premier League title and kept ourselves in the Champions League quarter-final second leg today. Also, we have a chance of actually winning the Premier League for the first time in West Ham's history. The question is, are we going to bottle it? Hello and welcome to episode 73 of Irons in the Fire as we try and make West Ham good and great again. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have for you, as mentioned in the preamble, two games. First up, it's a Premier League match day 32. It's Luton Town at home and a chance to secure the second part of a possible quadruple. The next two bits are not going to be easy, but this bit should be straightforward in as much as we need 3 points against Luton Town, which would give us enough points and the goal difference that we've got to almost secure the champion. Well, secure pretty much because nobody else can catch us. And also then we have the second leg of the Champions League quarter-final, a goal behind effectively at half-time against Real Madrid, again at the London Stadium. So it's still in the balance, that one, and an opportunity to get back at them. Don't forget, if you enjoyed today's episode, leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification button, leave me a comment, let me know what you want to do, what you'd like to see me do in the next whatever we do. We've not got a lot of time before FM25 comes out, so we can't have a long-term save. It's got to be something like a rebuild or something like that. If you've got any ideas for me, leave me a comment in the comments below. It is much appreciated. Thank you very much. And just to remind you that you can follow everything that is going on this channel simply by following me on X at JustOffsideFM. Well, I'd just also like to say at this point in time, we have had an announcement about FM25, and that is that the Premier League is fully licensed for the first time in FM history. And that will be coming with FM25, fully licensed. We haven't got to worry about Man UFC and all that palaver. It's all licensed. It's all legit. And, well done to them for securing that. And talking about securing Premier League things, we are on the precipice of winning the Premier League for the first time in West Ham's history today. We have secured no more than a fourth place, worse than a fourth place finish. In fact, I think it's got to be better than that because on my reckoning, there are 21 points available to us. In fact, Arsenal have played a game more than everybody else, so they've got slightly less now. So the most that they can get, they've got 6 games to play. So 3 6s are 18, yeah. So the best that they can do is 79 points. Manchester City, the most they can get, they've got 21 points they can get. So the best they can get is 84. And the best that Chelsea can get is 85. Hence why we said at the top, if we get 3 points against Luton Town today, we would have 85 points. Nobody can catch us in as much as they've got to really do some big scores, and we've got to really capitulate in order to lose that advantage. Of course, technically, if Chelsea were to win today, they would still be that number of points behind us, which would mean that if we were to capitulate, we could still lose it. But technically, we could win it outright today if Chelsea lose. In fact, Chelsea are playing on Saturday matches, I think. In fact, we wanted to be in there, Mark. Let's have a quick look. Fixtures and schedules. These are today's matches. These are Sunday's matches. And this is Monday's match. Make no difference to us. We're interested in this one, Brentford and Chelsea, because that could be the one that decides whether we win it outright this weekend or whether we are literally a point away from securing it. But in any way, we can't theoretically be caught if we win today. So that's what is up for grabs. Since you were last with us, we've not done anything. 1-0 win, Thomas Souček goal after 50 minutes against Everton, which got us to the point with Chelsea, I think, losing in that round of games. Let's go back again. Matches, fixtures. Did Chelsea win or lose in the last round of games? Where are we? They lost to Manchester City, which is why, because we did say at the start of last episode, 3 games would see us win it. And by the end, it was only 1 because Chelsea had lost their game. A point today against Brentford, and it would also be ours for sure. Right, without any more said and do, I think it's time that we should get on with it. We have played Luton Town quite a few times, 3 times in fact, in this series. Twice last season, beat them 3-1 at their place, a 1-0 win at our place, a 2-1 win at their place earlier this season, goals from Vitic and Samadic. Ogbeni getting the opening goal on 48 minutes just before half time. But we managed to get back at them in the second half. So far we've not lost, and let's hope today isn't the day. Mauricio Pochettino has just been announced as their manager, so they will be wanting to play and show him how well they can play against the side that, in effect, are Premier League champions in waiting. So they will want to spoil the party, and it's our job not to let them do it. We are without Wagnerman, who is suspended after being sent off, of course. Friedel is out with a torn hamstring, and Mazulia is out with a fractured lower arm, and they are missing Nakamba, who's unregistered. Ogbeni, who scored last time out, he's out with a sprained ankle ligament, and Morgan Whittaker, who is out with torn abdominal muscles. That sounds a bit painful to me. Just check on the medical centre, actually, because we hadn't done that bit. Yeah, there we go. Friedel's out for 6 to 2 months. Mazulia should be back in a week or so, there or thereabouts. And Wagnerman obviously had a gashed upper leg. He's back. And Gomez is also back in that. Right, without any more to do, let's go and have a look at the team then that will face Luton Town in the game that could win us the Premier League title. And here is the team that faces Luton Town in this Premier League match day 32. It's Trubin in goal, Gomez, Upamecano, Todibo and Kahera are defensive line. Samadic, Souček and Halmond in midfield. Kudos sits behind Bowen and Watkins up front. And then on the bench we have Trott, Emerson, Soufal, Vitic, Zuma, Gray, Archibald, Abraham and Brent Kerr. And here we are back at the London Stadium. Just that one loss on our last 5, of course, playing our usual formation. That loss against Real Madrid in the first leg of the Champions League. Luton have lost all 5 of their last 5 games. And as I say, Pochettino has just come in. They are currently 20th on 19 points. We are top on 82. Nothing much doing early doors in this one. 21 on the clock. Gomez with a throw in. And Jose Sarr coming out to collect. I think it was Watkins who was waiting for that ball in. Nodded on by Todibo, I think. Jose Sarr. Palomino nearly sent that a little bit short then. All the way back to Jose Sarr. This time it's out the lock here. Moving it around at the back. And that's short again, this time by Hackney. Helmond. Can he get this ball in? Cross it along the line. Watkins comes out. Kahera has a shot. It's blocked. Samadic. Kahera. Second chance over the top. Free kick now. Samadic with a free kick. Goes direct. But off target. Corner this time. 33 on the clock now. Samadic with the corner. It's going to be an outswinger. Swings it deep, looking for, and it's in the back of the net. Joe Gomez, he's 6th of the season. And on 34 minutes, we take a lead and possibly the Premier League title. And we need to go from here. Samadic, this one very deep. Gomez running in. almost a clean header. Throw in Kraft with the throw in. Are they going to spoil the party? Yes, they are. Hackney, who made the mistake leading to our goal, gets one back. And on 37, or maybe 38, we'll check in a minute. On 38 minutes, it's 1-1. Trubin not stopping it. Half-time has arrived, and it's 1-1 at half-time. We've had 10 shots, only 4 on target, 0.72, 43% of the possession. They've had 3 shots, of which 2 have been on target, 0.39 and 57% of the possession. We held a lead for 4 minutes. Gomez after 34. Hackney equalising after 38. If we want to win the title, we're going to have to be better in the second half. Need to go and have a word with the boys. Helmond on the ball. Souček. Souček comes forward, looks for Gomez out wide on the left today. Gomez nearly lost that ball, but he's won it back. Has Souček in support. Souček across to Helmond. Helmond finds Cahera. Cahera in space. Cahera puts it away. His second of the season in off the post, I think it was. And we take a lead again after 53 minutes. Good work by Gomez and Souček. Souček saw Helmond in the middle. Helmond didn't have the shot on. Saw Cahera coming in on the left. And Cahera beat Jose Sá. They have a free kick. Lockyer, 60 minutes on the clock. It's a long one. Trubin falls on it. Nobody was going to get to that ball. He throws it out to Gomez. Gomez now. Souček. Upamecano. To Gomez. Sorry. Back to Upamecano. Souček. Souček. To Kudos. Kudos coming deep. Back to Upamecano. Helmond in that midfield role. He's playing as the ball-winning midfielder today. Cahera out wide, playing on that right back, and he's a penalty. It's Palomino. Pulled him down. Watkins on the corner of the box. And we know VAR has not given any of these so far. And today's going to be no different. And we could take a 2-goal lead here. It's all down to Samadic. And he's blasted that in the back of the net. 3-1. His 13th of the season on 62 or 63 minutes. We'll check in a minute on the clock. On the replay. It's on 63 minutes. Jose Sá, nowhere near it. And with 65 minutes very nearly on the clock, making 2 changes. Gomez is he's had a great game. He's come off though, and Emerson comes on to replace him. And Mohamed Kudos is off and is replaced by Archie Gray. Samadic going into that role behind Bowen and Watkins. Gray coming in midfield. And with 75 minutes on the clock, making 2 more changes, we have taken off Lazia Samadic, replaced him with Michael Archibald. Archie Gray moves up into that number 10 role. And the other change that we've made is Gerard Bowen. We've taken him off because we may need to use him in the Champions League match. And Brent Kerr comes on to replace him alongside Watkins. Throwing on that far side. Emerson, 84 on the clock now. Archibald. Archibald comes forward. He's got support from Emerson. Emerson has Helmond in space. Cahera back to Helmond. Helmond out to Emerson. Emerson in the box. Emerson through. It's bobbling around. And Jose Sá stopped it on the line. And Watkins took advantage. 17th goal of the season. And Ollie Watkins makes it 4-1. And it's a foregone conclusion now. And well worked through. It was bobbling around there. Jose Sá didn't pick it up. There was a question whether it was over the line or not in the first instance. And with 85 minutes on the clock, making our final change, it's Martin Vitic has come on for Morten Helmond, who has had a good game, I have to say, and could pick up a Player of the Match award but he has been replaced by Vitic, and we have 6 minutes to see the game out. They have a free kick, second minute of 5 added on. Chong with the free kick. He's had a shot, but it's gone well over. And full time arrives. It's all over. 4-1 win in the end. 1-1 at half time. Looked a little bit on the ropes, but we managed to pull it off. Morten Helmand picking up a player of the match. 3 key passes. 1 clear-cut chance created. 1 assist. And 7.8. Well done to him. And 17 shots, 7 on target. 2.65. 47% of the possession. They had 7 shots, 5 on target. 0.70 and 53% of the possession. Well, the question is, we probably won't know until Sunday when Chelsea have played, but that does put us on a total that nobody else can catch us theoretically. Let's go and see how that leaves the table looking heading in to this round of games on Sunday. So here are the day's results with still the Sunday games to be played, and that's probably what's of interest to us at the moment. Arsenal beating Tottenham by 1-0, which means they move up into second place, but they have played 2 games more than Chelsea and Manchester City and a game more than us as it stands at the moment. They are second on 64 on goal difference over Chelsea. Aston Villa losing to Leeds United. Aston Villa dropped away of recent times. They were going very, very well a little bit earlier in the season. Now 10 points adrift of Tottenham in 6th place. Leeds beating them 3-1. Liverpool, who've had a measly season, 0-0 draw against Newcastle. They are 12th on 40 points and look like they're going to finish mid-table. Norwich drawing 1-1 with Manchester United. Manchester United taking the lead through Garnacho. Sargent with a penalty after 82. Manchester United are in 5th on 61. And then, of course, our 4-1 win over Luton Town, which means that as it stands at the moment, 21 points clear of Chelsea with 21 points available. It's all down to the result of Chelsea on Sunday. Come back and join me in just a moment to see what that looks like. And so you join me for the Sunday games: Sunderland, Everton, Brentford, Chelsea, Southampton, Nottingham Forest. We're going to click on the continue button. We will get the results. And it looks like, thought we were going to have the result. But the board are delighted you have achieved one of your objectives laid out. And that is be recognised as the best of the rest. 3 years ahead of schedule. I'm really pleased about that. But we'll want to know what the Premier League, what the result is. Please give me the result. Chelsea have beaten Brentford by 4-1, which means that they are some 18 points behind us. With 18 points available, of course. Technically, we are champions, albeit not totally, because though mathematically they've got to do a lot. We need one more point, realistically, in order to secure it. So it's going to have to wait until the next episode, I think. So as it looks like this, we've still got Monday's matches to play. It's Bournemouth and Leicester. It's not going to affect things too much. We're top on 85. Chelsea are second on 67. Arsenal are third on 64. Manchester City fourth. Do have a game in hand though. On 63. Fifth, Manchester City on 61. Tottenham sixth on 58. Then Everton are seventh on 56, having beaten Sunderland 7-3. That was a thriller and a half. And a big gap then, 8 points down to Aston Villa, who are in 8th place. Sunderland 18th on 24 points. Southampton are 19th on 22. And Luton Town 20th on 19 points. And still a lot to play for down the bottom there. Southampton do have a game in hand and can pull themselves out of there if they were to win that game in hand. Norwich are yanking themselves out by virtue of their win or draw against Manchester United as it stands. But still a lot to play for down the bottom there. My guess is, as I said before, it's pretty much any 3 from 6, Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest, Norwich, Sunderland, Southampton or Luton, to go down. We'll see how that prevails in due course. Right, a couple of days down to the match against Real Madrid. We have pretty much secured the second part of the quadruple. We now want to go on and look to move forward in the third part of the quadruple. Can we do it? Come back and join me in a moment, just ahead of the game against Real Madrid. And so here we are at match day against Real Madrid at the London Stadium. A 1-0 deficit after the first leg. That goal from Nacho after 59 minutes, giving us the loss. But we managed to keep them to just that one goal, which gives us an opportunity today at home. We've got 3 players unregistered. Cajera, Friedel and Gray. Ilan Mazulia, though he's close to coming back, won't be playing today. That is for sure. The Champions League quarterfinals look like this. Manchester United playing Bayern Munich 0-0 after the first leg. Manchester United must fancy their chances there and could set up an all English semi-final. Barcelona are playing tomorrow against Aston Villa. They have a 4-1 lead over Aston Villa, whilst Paris Saint-Germain have a 2-1 lead over Manchester City, with the home leg still to come. So lots to play for. Right, without any more to do, let's get on with it. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can keep the quadruple alive, or will the quadruple turn into a triple in one foul swoop? Let's hope not. Let's see if we can progress to the semi-finals. And here is the team that faces Real Madrid in this UEFA Champions League quarter-final second leg, a home leg, and it's got to be a win. We are a goal behind effectively at half-time, so a win has got to happen. Trubin in goal. Parisi, Upamecano, Todibo and Gomez are defensive line. Samadic, Shalaga and Ward-Prowse are in midfield. Glock is behind Kudos and Abraham up front. It's Trott, Zuma, Soufal, Emerson, Wagnerman, Vitic, Souček, Helmand, Archibald, Kerr, Watkins and Bowen all on the bench. And here we are. It's Champions League screens. Playing our usual formation. Real Madrid playing a 4-3-3 with a defensive midfielder. And Ancelotti is their manager. Diego Jota up front. As the teams come out onto the pitch, Real Madrid playing in all white. Highlight from kickoff, not always a good thing. Alaba is there. Bellingham. Lacroix. Gertrudia. Through to Diego Jota. And it's gone over the top. Inside Diego Jota is... he put that wide. Early warning signs from Real Madrid, but Samadic with the corner. It's swung on and Kudos heads it back in. It's bobbling around there. And Gluck to Xavier. Parisi comes forward. Parisi tries to get this ball in. And it's Kudos whacks it in the back of the net. It's 1-1 on aggregate. And, well, Kudos playing as a false 9. And he really was in the right position for that one. Parisi did all the hard work, though. Got round his man, crossed it in. Kudos was free and put it past Costa. And they were the only highlights of that first half. And we have a goal lead on the night, but 1-1 on aggregate. 5 shots, 3 on target, 0.95 and 50% of the possession. They've had 4 shots, just the 1 on target, 0.51 and 50% of the possession. We need that extra goal, but we've put it back to level. And, well, we'll have to see how we can do in the second half. Let's hope it's profitable and keeps the quadruple alive. Corner, Jude Bellingham with the corner for Real Madrid. It's Zinchenko, Jota, and he scored, puts them back in the lead. Oh, on 53 minutes, it fell for Jota, and you just had that feeling that it was going in only one place. Zinchenko. Oh, dearie me. And with 53 minutes on the clock, making one change at the moment. Helmand is on. Samadic is off. He's got a yellow card and he is tiring. And we're looking for a way through. We need to get a goal back. As at the moment, the quadruple is looking very dodgy. Abraham comes forward. Abraham chips this one in, looking for Samadic, who's not yet come off. And they won the ball back. Lacroix. Alaba. Oh, and it's a bad back pass. Kudus is in. Kudus puts it away. He's second of the game. 17th goal of the season. And it's 2-1 on the night. 2-2 on aggregate. We're back in it, boys and girls, on 56 minutes. Alaba. It was a poor pass by Tushimeni. And Kudus getting there in front of Costa. Gomez with a long throw. Upamecano heads it. Oh, and he's gone in. Helmand, who's come on, a question whether he was offside or not. It's a goal. We've taken the lead. 3-1 on the night. 3-2 on aggregate. Upamecano heading it on. Helmand was well onside. And he's come on. Super sub. Helmand forward. Oh, gives that away to Lacroix. Alaba, Mendy. Oh, it's tripped by Gomez. Gomez needs to be careful. And Mendy got the better of him. Crosses this deep. Oh, Zelenio in. And Jota scored again. Or is it, 18th goal of the season. 3-3 on aggregate. 3-2 on the night after taking a 2-goal lead. Oh, topsy-turvy game. And... oh dear, Parisi almost put that into the path. Question whether he was offside or not, but I think it was the... oh no, he was played on by Todibo, I think. And with 65 minutes on the clock, making two more changes. We have taken off Oscar Gluck, who's not having a good day. He's come off and been replaced by Gerard Bowen. Kudus dropping into that shadow striker role, but behind the front two. And the other change that we've made is we've taken off Gomez, who's picked up a yellow card. He's tiring. We've replaced him with Joshua Wagnerman. And can Wagnerman do Wagnerman things? Let's hope so. And no more highlights since last with us. It's 80 minutes on the clock now. 3-3 on aggregate. 3-2 on the night. It's all square. We need to be looking for that winning goal. We've made our final two changes. Jean-Claire Todibo has come off. Martin Vitic replaces him. And the other change that we have made is up front. Tammy Abraham, who is tiring, has been replaced by Ollie Watkins. Can we find that winning goal? Let's hope so. They have a corner. Zanilio swung in. It's cleared out though. Jota back to Zanilio, who must have been offside, surely. And Bellingham puts it away. And we are going out 4-3. 3-3 on the night. 4-3 on aggregate. 82 minutes on the clock. And I would have had him as offside. Zanillo. Maybe he wasn't. Oh, he come back on, didn't he? Oh dear. And it's Trubin again. Trubin is costing us dear. And the quadruple is over. 3-3 on the night. 4-3 we've lost on aggregate in the quarterfinal of the Champions League. Question is now, and I want to comments down below, do we continue to see if we can win the Champions League next season? If you want me to, you need to put the comment down below. Quadruples out the window. It's going to be a triple then only. Real Madrid, 11 shots, 6 on target, 1.34, 56% of the possession. I thought we had them. 11. We've had 11 shots, 7 on target, 2.13, 44% of the possession. We just weren't quite good enough on the night. And I just wonder what the result would have been if Mazzuglia had been in goal. Trubin, that injury to Mazzuglia has really sort of done us, I think. And it's really, really annoying. And Zanilio, who come on, got a player of the match on 8.9, 2 key passes, 1 clear-cut chance, 3 assists he made, and he was the thorn in our side, really. Oh well, the quadruple's over. The triple it'll have to be. And so here's the other results in the other game. Manchester United beaten Bayern Munich by a 1-0. It's Fernandes after 55 minutes. Maybe we should stayed a bit tighter, I don't know. But it was one of those. And I really did think that we probably had them, especially when we took that 2-goal lead. But they came back at us, Jota and Bellingham. Bellingham getting the winning goal on 82 minutes. And how annoying is that? Right, just bear with me a second. We'll have a look at how the other games have prevailed. Of course, they're still to be played. Barcelona, Aston Villa, Paris Saint-Germain and Manchester City still to play. And here are the other quarterfinals. Barcelona beating Aston Villa by 2-0. It's 6-1 on aggregate. Paris Saint-Germain, Manchester City doing a good fist of it. They took the lead and must have thought they were back in it on 79 minutes. But Paris Saint-Germain getting the winner just 2 minutes later through Asensio, and a 1-1 draw sees Paris Saint-Germain through. So it's Manchester United, and if we go into here, we can see it again. We can see it better. Manchester United beaten Bayern Munich. So they will play Real Madrid in one semi-final. Barcelona will play the current holders, Paris Saint-Germain, for the right through to the final. Will Paris Saint-Germain get there yet again? This is the question. Paris Saint-Germain, having won it for the last 2 seasons, are they going to make it a hat-trick? They've beaten Real Madrid last season, Bayern Munich the season before. So it's all in there to do. It's not going to be us, I hasten to add. Right. We're going to come back for a 1-match episode. We're going to come back just for the FA Cup semi-final in the next episode. A semi-final against Manchester City at Wembley. Question being is our season going to peter out by losing this? We need to get through to the FA Cup final if we can. It would be rather good, wouldn't it? Current holders Arsenal, of course. But we want to get through to that final. A triple would be nice to finish the series, unless you've left me a comment and said, no, Mark, carry on and try and win the Champions League next season. That's if we think we can make the season very short and sweet. If we do that, we'll see what we're going to do. But that's where we're at. 1-match episode next time round then. Manchester City in the FA Cup semi-final. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up. Subscribe, hit the notification button. Keeps you up to date with all future episodes of Irons in the Fire and our other series. If you've not been watching it, bottom to the top as they are released. And new episodes of Irons in the Fire released every Monday and Thursday at 4:15 p.m. And the best way of keeping up to date with all that's happening on this channel, new series, all the information about FM25 before it is released already. As I said, we know that they have the Premier League license for the future, and that's a big jump for them. So follow me on X at JustOffside2. We'll keep you up to date with everything that is going on. Hope to see you for the next episode. It will be episode 74. It's out on Monday. Until then, have yourselves a great weekend. Don't forget my other series, bottom to the top. Till then, bye-bye.